Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Pastor Dr. Gabriel Swaggart, however you like to call it. And I'm here with Drew from Carter Construction, and we are actually on the third floor of the JSBC Athletic Center. This is where we're going to be moving for a period of time as we remodel, not only of course this building, but we're going to be remodeling the Trotter building where the main classrooms are. And so we're going to give you a little sneak peek of what's been happening. I don't know the ins and outs, but I'm going to be relying on Drew to handle all of this. And so I know he's able to do it. So why don't y'all come and follow us right here. Now, as we're walking down, this is the main corridor. We'll be walking into several rooms. We're going to see several classrooms. And this room straight ahead is going to be our common space area. And so as we walk in, I'm going to turn it over to Drew. He's going to explain. Don't mind the wires. Drew's going to explain everything that's going to be happening in this room. Now, this room used to be, well, I don't really know what this room used to be, but it's going to be our main common area where students will come and they will hang out in between classes. Drew, tell us a little bit about what's going on in this building, in this room.
Okay, so over the past few years, there's been some modifications and renovations to the suite. So more or less what we've done is brought it back to the original design intent with a more open floor plan. A lot of these areas are going to have some modular furniture, some hangout areas for the people and students to congregate and collaborate. For the most part in here, we've gutted everything back to the walls. All the ceilings came out, all the flooring came out, all the walls have been refinished. There'll be a combination of different carpet, vinyls. You know, it's just really going to be a nice upgrade to a lot of the existing spaces. A lot of new finishes, a lot of new fun spaces for everybody to enjoy over here. So I think it should be real nice.
Now imagine this for a second. You walk in, you're trying to figure out the day. The first place that you come is right here. You've got all of your students, all of your friends, they're going to be congregating right in here. And where Eli is, where he's got the camera, we're going to have set up a bar over here, not a bar like you're thinking, but it's going to be a place where you can actually have some things where you can get drinks, you can get food, you can have a little microwave over here, stuff like that. You're going to have chairs all over this place. All you're going to see upon all the walls is almost like a history of what JSBC was and a future being told of what it's going to be. And so you're walking in here, you're able to sit down, you're able to congregate, you're able to hang out and just laugh and cut up with your friends right before class. And then right when the bell begins to ring, I don't know if they still use bells, they did back whenever I was in school, but whenever the classes are beginning to start, you'll be walking in over here. This is the main classroom. This is going to be the main classroom. This is going to be decked out with all the audio, video, paraphernalia that you can think of. It's going to be ready to go. It's going to be stadium seating in here. And Drew, am I leaving out anything?
No, you're pretty much covering it all to a T. I mean,
it's going to be cool, man. When you talk about it, stadium seating, where it's going to have one platform here, the next platform here, another platform here, and you can kind of start to see all the different holes where there's going to be the power control centers for your laptops and your computers and all that. We're going to have the lectern that's going to be right over here. You're going to have speakers, you're going to have television monitors, maybe one or two. And so whenever we get going, this class is going to be the main classroom for the college. Right here will be the main classroom. Come on, follow me.
Going to with another.
Now, Drew's going to help explain this. We got a lot of noise going on here, but I want you to kind of take a look at all of this space. You see it all right over here, and then you come around over this way. This is going to be our new chapel. So everything is going to be held right here in this room. You've got the stage set up. It's going to be having a nice wall over here. We're going to have some speakers in here. You're going to have a soundboard and sound booth that's going in over here. And this will have enough room to seat about 180.
Probably somewhere between 150 to 180 people.
About 150 to 180 people. And so we're going to try to self-contain everything. So no more walking to the Crossfire Auditorium. We can stay right here for our chapels. And plus the cool thing about this is that there's going to come a day in the not too distant future where we are not going to be doing much of anything. Meaning this, you, the student, will be running the sound. You, the student, will be actually doing the videography. You, the student, will be up here doing some singing and playing. And then you, the student, will be worshiping right here. It'll be completely student-led with the exception, of course, of Pastor Paris and maybe a couple of others there. But this is going to be a really cool area. We're really excited about this room. And Drew, is there anything special about this room that I'm missing?
I mean, it's going to be a mini studio.
I like that. It's going to be a mini studio. That's going to be cool. And then come over here. You got another classroom right here. Another classroom right here, all completely redone. Another classroom that's going to be right in here, completely redone. And like Drew said just a moment ago, that everything that was in here is actually going back, for the most part, to its original function. I mean, its original function. When this building was built in 1986, a lot of these rooms that you see, this is how they were actually built. And so over the years, there were some modifications, there were some things that were redone, but this building is going back to its original function. Come and follow me. We got some more things that we want to look at right over here on this side of the building. So, of course, I don't want to bore you. More classrooms, another classroom. Now we're going to go around the corner. We're going to see where the library is going to be. For those of you who like to study, and those of you who really like being in a library, I think you're going to like this, the home of the library. The library will be in this room right here. This will be Sister Angela Watts. She will be in here. She will be checking out books, but we're going to be moving the library over here. And this space over here is going to be a little library annex. So she's going to have some space over there as well. As we continue to move on, classroom. Now we're going to go on the other side. Now the other side has got some really cool features. So I want you to come and follow me right quick. Back down the center corridor. You can imagine these walls are going to have some nice information about JSBC from the past. Now, instead of going to the right, we're moving to the left because we got a very cool thing that I want to show you for all you up-and-coming musicians. For those of you that want to learn how to play the piano, play the guitar, play the bass, play the drums, play the clarinet, I don't even know. We've got soundproof rooms where you can come in and actually begin to learn your instrument. So you've got very thick walls, you've got very thick, everything is soundproof. And we've got 5 of them, is that correct? 5 of them, got 5 of them right here. So that means whenever you get here, you can reserve a space to actually learn to play your instrument. This is pretty cool. I think I may just actually rent out a space for myself just to be quiet for about 10 minutes. Aha. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Got a classroom there. We have a conference room here. And then here are the offices. Hopefully none of y'all will have to come and see me in a bad way. But we're gonna have our offices up here. So you've got an office here. And I believe this will be the presidential office, which will be my office for a while. And I'm okay with purple. I'm okay with that. Probably won't stay that way. But you got offices all across here. All these offices right here. So all of our people will be up here for the most part. Some will be downstairs. Then you want to see the restroom?
Yes.
All
restrooms
right.
are very fancy.
I'm gonna let you, Drew, handle this part because I don't know anything that we've got going on up in here. And I haven't seen these restrooms in a long time. So buyer beware.
Ooh. They came from a elementary school type old college. Now
Yep.
they're updated like a luxury home restroom. You know,
I love it.
Got some nice tile on the wall. Got rid of that.
1980s.
The block and everything.
Yep.
So
that 1980s teal. We got rid of the 1980s teal, and we actually got something that's quite nice. When you really look at now, this is which bathroom?
This is the men's restroom.
Men's restroom. So as you can see, there's nothing here, but you can see nice tile on the wall. You're going to wind up having the sinks and all the
Yeah, we'll have some sinks with some mirrors. We took all the old fur downs out and really opened it up, give you a little bit more head height.
Oh man, it looks great in here.
Make it a little more homey in here, you know.
And it won't be so dark, I promise that. It won't be so dark.
We're about to start putting the ceiling grid and the lights in here, so these will really start coming together here in the next couple of weeks. So.
Guys, this looks great. Y'all done a great job in here. This is exciting.
Yeah, well, thank y'all very much.
This is actually a massive improvement. I wish y'all would have been able to see this from way back when, but this is a massive improvement. It makes me smile. It makes me happy. All right, come on, let's go. Here we are. We're in the walkway, which will be completely redone. That door right over there leads to the varsity basketball courts, which have been done, but still need some work to do, a lot of work. This is the actual entrance to the men's locker room. As you can see, it's boarded up, and we've got to redo all of this tile right down here. Are we gonna put carpet or tile, or what are we putting down here?
This is all gonna be a luxury vinyl tile.
Luxury vinyl tile. So made for a lot of traffic, is that correct?
That's right.
A lot of traffic. So now these are some other offices that we will be using as well. Man, this looks nice in here. You can see they're already starting to put the grid up. You're gonna have a supply office. You've got you got a restroom right there. You got offices all in this area. So you'll have some of our professors and administration will be down here. Maybe not on the third floor, but it will be down here on the first floor. So we got some really cool things going on. You got another office, and you have another office here, and you've got some other storage areas here, and then this will be the waiting room. You can see the waiting room right here. Now let me tell you a little story. I want you to come over here real quick. Give you a little story. When I was a kid, we were in Houston, Texas. My grandfather was doing a crusade, and my brother and I decided that we were going to jump on the pull-out bed that we were staying in the hotel room. And there was a glass coffee table that was in the center of that room. And I was going to jump on the bed, and my brother decided he was going to jump over the couch at the same time. His arm got tangled in my shirt, and instead of going straight, I took a left and I nosedived right on the glass coffee table, and I split my nose. I got a scar right here on my nose. So I had to get stitches. When I got the stitches out, we actually had a doctor's office in this facility. This was actually where Dr. May, who was a practicing doctor, he's still practicing today, his offices were in here. And I actually got my stitches out in one of the rooms around the corner. So, little known fact. So I have a memory right here. So come on, walk with me for a little bit. So all of this is going to be remaining because this is pretty much campus colors. Campus colors are blue, white, black, and a little bit of gold in there too. We have the entrance. So whenever you come in here, you want to check in, you want to go use the basketball courts, you want to go upstairs to work out on the second floor, which I can show you in just a little bit. You'll have to check in right here. This is where you're gonna, there it is, thank you for that. You got a light here, you got the lights here, you're gonna be able to check in. We've got some equipment checkout stuff, you've got the offices in the back, and actually this door right over here leads to the men's locker room. So that's it. I don't know what else you want to see, but this is what we're doing. We're making massive improvements over here to the campus of Jimmy Swaggart Bible College, and this is just phase 1B. This is phase 1B. Phase 1A was over there at the library in the Trotter building. We got that done. We're now in phase 1B. Once this is completed, we will be moving the entire college back over here. I should say back, just over here. We will actually take over the third floor as well as the office spaces down here and on the third floor. We'll be here for a period of time. When Drew and his crew, they will then switch back over to the Trotter building and they will begin to remodel that building, and good luck with you on that one. That's going to be a doozy of a project. That'll take probably 2 to 3 years. I would say 2 years to do, somewhere around that time frame. And so if you are a freshman right now and you decide that you want to come and register and be a part of Jimmy Swaggart Bible College, by the time that you become a senior and you enroll and you're ready to become a freshman, we should actually have this building and that building completed. It'll be a brand new campus. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Carter, y'all done a great job, Drew. Fantastic. You got your guys have been over here. They've been over here almost every single day working almost nonstop. it's made a world of difference. And I think just even being in here and seeing what this building was like and now what it is, I'm excited.
Yes, and we're very excited to be a part of it and to see the vision come back to life and help breathe some life into it. It's been a fun project and an exciting one. We've had a couple of curveballs, a couple of unforeseens, but everybody over here, you know, is willing to tackle the problems head on and work through it. And yeah, we're very fortunate and thankful to be over here working with y'all. So,
little known fact, this group, of course, he wasn't born when this happened, I don't think. When were you born?
I was born in the 80s. So.
Okay, so he was born in the 80s. I was born in the 70s, and so that dates us real quick. But his crew, not his crew, but his group, the company that he works for, y'all were the ones that designed this building and actually built it, is that correct?
Yes, the original architect that we've been working with, they had designed and built the facility back in the 80s, and yeah, so it's been real fun to get with them and go back through and work through it with all the old guys who were, you know, some of them were interns at the time whenever it was getting designed. So it's been fun to work back through all of this with them and just kind of bring it all back to life, breathe a new life into it.
I like that, breathe a new life, and that's exactly what we're doing here. We're breathing new life back into JSBC with everything that's going on. I believe that life is coming back. You know, Proverbs 18:21 tells us that out of our mouth you can speak either life or death. And I'm here to tell you, you've heard me say this any number of times, but I'm reiterating this for you one more time. Every single day, speak life over this campus. Every single day, speak life over our students. Every single day, speak life over our president, me, and our professors and our faculty and our staff. I can't tell you what a world of difference that it makes when you begin to speak life, because we feel that and we need that. And we're looking for all of you brand new students who want to be a part of Jimmy Swaggart Bible College in the future. This is Mr. Pastor Dr. Gabriel Swaggart saying, we'll see you next time for another update right here on the brand new remodeled campus of Jimmy Swaggart Bible College.